Hey guys, so I'm back with Grace again, obviously. So this week, I don't even know what's been happening. Class, reading. I've been spending a lot of money, but I can't remember what on. I think it's mostly food because that's me. Oh, I bought a new sweater, at the Plato's Closet, which is like a thrift store, sort of, which is pretty near here. Um, I don't know. It's been really chill and um yeah. Um let's see. I read the play that my friend Kayla's directing, and I read just today actually. And then I read the play that my friend Steven's directing mid this past week. And both of them are super cool. I'm playing like the best friend sort of character in Steven's play, which is the one that's sort of like Lord of the Flies. And on a related note, I just read Lord of the Flies this past week because I'd never read it before. I'd seen the movie or like, but I only remembered parts of it. Um, but I figured like, oh hey, maybe I should actually read this because that's what it is like being sold as, like, a female version of Lord of the Flies, and it's so similar. And like I need to reread the play after having just read Lord of the Flies. And Necessary Targets, the Bosnian women play that Kayla is directing, is oh whoa, it's like it's really intense. Um, okay, I thought there was something going on. It's oh god, it's so deep, and just describing the trauma that like all of the women have gone through, and how like it's these two women, American women, who are like psychiatrists or that sort of thing, like trauma therapists, go there, and they both struggle initially with like getting to know the women, getting them to trust them, um, but it's like their journey, trying to like come to terms with themselves and not play the therapist card, like, oh, how's it going, I'm not going to talk to you really, I'm just going to listen to you, like, and not attaching emotions, like getting over that so they can communicate with the group of women, um, and learn their stories. And it's completely like, oh. And then today I've been looking at like a bunches of pictures and reading stories about like first person accounts of the Bosnian genocide, and it's just, oh, it's incredible. It's like, oh, it's one of those things where you can't imagine. Like I can. I was reading this account of how this guy like stockpiled, like now, after that he's stockpiled like so many things, like guns and ammunition and like food and like hygienic stuff, like all this stuff is stockpiled in his house in town, and he has a more secure house out in a village. And it's just like these measures that people are taking because it could literally happen, like that sort of thing, like aliens or another genocide, like it could happen in an instant. And as a privileged person, like in college, like, I wouldn't think of it. I'd be caught so off guard. But to these people, it's reality, and it's incredible, and it's shocking. I mean, living in those like that state of mind, where like it could happen any second. I don't know. Um, but so I've been doing that, and today's been really chill. It was gray for a while, but the leaves weren't on the ground, or aren't on the ground. And now it's like blue skies, but it's still like chilly. And I've just been feeling, sort of morose. I don't really know why though. I think it's that sort of state where I've been thinking, like I've been dreaming, and I've had a lot of like gamut dreams, where I'm just back in Harrisburg at Gamut, and just watching the construction that's been going on and like not being a part of it. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be out of it when I go back home, because all these new people like know each other and stuff, and I'm like the outsider, and I don't know, that's weird. And then also, I don't know. Like I wanna. So here, I'm not really the person who's like, oh guys, let's do this, because I feel like I can't propose to hang out because I have nothing like no activity to do when we're hanging out. So I feel like I can't be like, guys, let's do this, because that would mean that they had to use their car, or I don't have anything to contribute to a hangout session, like an idea of what to do, or the car, or whatever, So I just keep on having this urge to be like, hey guys, what's going on? Are you doing something? Can I join in? But I don't want to do that because that's intrusive and that's like desperate or whatever. And I'm like, ugh. And I'm not like miserable or anything. I'm just like, I don't know. I think it's today. Because during the week, I have like the classes and everything. It's keeping me busy. But today it's just sort of like, meh, meh, meh. Yeah, because like they're doing yesterday and today. We're 10 out of 12s for rent. So like pretty much like a lot of people have been at rehearsal, and it's just a few of us that aren't. But I don't want to be like the like whiny butting in person. So, but it'll be chill this week. I'm excited. Classes, and then it's also always easier to hang out with people then, as opposed to like now where I'm just like, oh guys, I'm here. Let me know. Yeah, so that's me. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope, Shannon, how's it going? Rory, I don't know. I just want to hear more about your life. Like, what's going on, and maybe have a Marvel vlog sometime. Yeah, that's it for me. Toodaloo. Bye, guys. Have a great week.